You've got a big idea. You've got a dream you want to build, you want to be successful, but you're afraid to talk about it with people because you're either one, afraid that people are going to judge you because it might be a stupid idea, or even worse, somebody will steal that idea from you. Now, you cannot be afraid of this. Let me tell you why. My name's Sean. I'm a multi-business owner. I've been in business for over 10 years. I have over 40 properties on the Airbnb platform, and now my YouTube channel is based on teaching people how to grow their Airbnb business, but I also consult people on other avenues as well. So I was watching a video this morning that influenced this video. It was by Gary Vaynerchuk. He's talking about work ethic. He's talking about how he's been giving the same advice for over 2 years, and people have been eating up their advice, and every time he talks, people get pumped up and hyped, but they end up never doing anything about it. They go back to their normal lives, doing really nothing with it, and never, really grinding or working for success. He says at the end of the video, he's like, you want the one secret? It's work. And that's the truth. See, originally I was going to do this video pointed at non-disclosure agreements and why I don't think they're necessary. But when he did this little talk about work, I'm like, there's so much more to it than just that. So let me give it to you this way. In order for an idea to become a reality, work has to happen, right? And if you're afraid that somebody else is going to steal your idea, that means that you think that somebody's going to hear your idea, they're going to know its value, they're going to learn everything that you already know about this idea, and then they're going to outwork you after that and steal your idea away from you. So that's a lot, right? And let me tell you what, if somebody does that to you, you deserve to come in second place. Because look at it this way too. Think about how you got to that idea. How did it just fall upon your head? It wasn't some divine notion or some muse or genius that hit you with this $1 million idea. It's a combination of all the things you've experienced and your skills and your unique perspective on the world. A lot of my businesses have started because of some sort of connection to something that I understood already. I either worked in the industry already, I fell upon like a partial solution to a problem, and because of my other work experiences or skills that I've adopted, I was able to finish the rest of it, right? It's never just this, oh, hey, I know something about physics all of a sudden, now I'm going to start Tesla. That's not for me. I can't do that. And your idea is probably unique to you also, right? So all these people that you could talk to about your idea, they don't have the skill sets or the experiences that you have. So they're already at a disadvantage. So that's one reason why you should not be afraid of sharing your idea. But it goes further than that. See, I was in a relationship with somebody who's a very talented manager. She's very good at what she did. And she has a dream still to this day that she hasn't started. And the one thing that I knew was going to hold her back was she was afraid of talking to people about her idea, right? Just in case it never happened. She didn't want to be the person that talked about it and didn't do it. Is that you? Might be. Let's talk about the advantages of talking about ideas with people. See, if you put your idea out into the world, it's going to echo around and come back to you. You're going to hear feedback on your idea from potential customers. Maybe you've got a good idea, but you're kind of off. You might need to pivot a little bit. Your potential customers will tell you. When you talk about this idea, your friends will say, hey, I've got this guy that I know that's got ideas. You should meet this guy. Next thing you know, your friends are introducing you to other entrepreneurial types, right? You might stumble across mentors, access to fundraising. People are going to teach you skills that you need to be a business owner or to be a leader. People are going to recommend books you should read. These are things that will all get you closer to the one dream that you want to realize. See, you need people. When you start a business, you're going to need to hire people. You're going to need to have a team. The business gets big enough. You'll have C-level executives that run the company, and who knows, maybe even it'll go public and you'll end up, with this big windfall one day. But everything that it takes along the way is all about that idea and sharing it with people and building the right team from the beginning. So you're halfway there. You have the idea and you have the skills to pull it off, or at least some of the skills to pull it off. Share your idea with people. Live your dream. Be about your dream and do it. I'm going to leave you with this one last gift here. Did you know that when you tell somebody an idea, you have 1 year from public disclosure in order to patent that idea? So yes, you can patent almost anything, right, as long as it's truly unique. And you have 1 year of protection that you can tell somebody about your idea, kind of fumble around with it, figure it out, start the company, maybe not even start it yet, but patent it. So what I think you should do is not only should you tell people about your idea and risk somebody good enough to compete with you, but you should use the thought of that possibility to motivate you. You have 1 year to get as far ahead as you possibly can from your competition, right? You have 1 year. turn that egg timer over, watch the sand run, and start grinding. Otherwise, you're never going to tell anybody about it, and somebody's going to come up with your idea anyway because there's billions of people on this planet. Your idea won't be unique forever. Think about it. So live your dream, take some risks, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments. I love to talk business. So again, my name's Sean. Thank you for watching Airbnb Automated, and I'll see you on the other side.